Now, the next step is going to be how you actually create a funnel in order for people to give you their information if they are interested in your product or services. Again, in here inside your Entre soft, we have a section called funnels and website, and you click on funnels. This comes up, you click on new funnel, and let's call this Spicciolo capture. Let's hit create funnel. This is our funnel builder. The first thing that we want to do, we want to add a new step. So the new step is going to be my landing page. You don't need to put a path, it automatically give it a path. And as you can see, if you're coming from ClickFunnels and you have some funnels that you want to import, you can just basically put the link to your ClickFunnels funnel here, and it imports everything. It works perfectly and seamlessly. So within less than 30 seconds, you have your ClickFunnels imported in here. Click on that, let it ring. As you can see, we have the split test in here as well, and we go ahead and click on edit page to start building our funnel. Now, the way that I usually start building my funnel is I look at my landing page, my offer. So this is the offer, and I'll have a look and see, okay, how's the presentation look like. So the way that I want to have a look at it, so I grab this guy, I put it in here, I change it to my affiliate username, and just give it a sec. So this is the funnel. So once the people sign up to your landing page, you want to send them in here. So you want it to be kind of congruent, color wise, what happened, like text wise, and those kind of things. So basically what you can do, you can simply start building something similar to that. So I'll go ahead and put a section full width. Then the next thing I want to do, I want to add a column, and then I want to add a headline. So for the headline, I'm going to say something in line of this. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to copy this for now, and then we can go ahead and adjust it. So I can say free video reveals new AI software and let's say we want to make this part bold. Instantly transfer any text into a human voice, to 100% human sounding voice. Then you can simply the other thing that you can do, you can add, alright, once we got here, then we can go ahead and say we can add a sub headline, for example. We can actually bring it a little bit down. So let's go ahead and add a margin tab. We bring it down. We want it to be left hand side. We want it to put an icon here. So for example, let's put a tick mark, and then this one is going to be the steps that you do. Paste your text, and then what we're gonna have, we can actually duplicate this guy, text actually. Then the next part is choose a voice. And the next one, I'm gonna duplicate this guy again, and want to say generate and download. There we go. Want to bring it a little bit closer. That's better. You can change the coloring as well. For the purpose of this guy, let's say we're gonna grab this background color. I have an extension called color picker, which I actually click, and it kind of gives you the background color. Let's say this, it's copied. Now we can go back to funnel builder, and we can say settings, background, and we put the color in here. what we can do, we can go ahead and make sure that these guys are visible. So we make them white, same as this. We want it to be white, and also the main color white, and also the icon color, let's say we want to make them, I don't know, blue, let's say. So you can have different color for them. You can do as much as functionality that you want. Now let's say that you're done with this. The next part that you want to actually grab their information. So you can have, let's say there are two ways of going there. You can have it as a pop-up, or you can go and simply put your form in here. So what I'm going to do in this case, I'm just going to have a button. So I'm going to go elements, add a new element, grab this button and drag it in here. I'm going to click on the button. I'm going to choose one of these. Let's go ahead with this guy. Maybe let's go ahead with red. Then I can say watch the free video here. Then what we want to do, let's say if we can add a little bit of border. Actually, let's make it rounded a little bit like this guy. Then this looks all right to me. Go in here, background color, let's make it red. So it's kind of pops out, and let's bring it a little bit further down. So again, margin top. That looks all right. And the border color, we want to make it, let's say, yellow. And once they click on this, I want it to open a pop-up. Now for the pop-up, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to click on add a new element, and we are going to create a form. So what is the form? The form is basically, it's a contact form that people that are interested in your offer, they're going to give you their information, whatever information that you want from them, and then they click submit, you collect their information, and from there you can actually have access to their, you can have access to their email and send email to them for the follow-ups. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new form in here. So in this case, I'm interested in the first name and the email address, and then I'm going to drop a button in here. I want the button to be centered. I want to change the color to be red. I want the button to have like 25 round. The padding is fine. I want to make it full width. Like get instance access here, for example. You can also, if you fancy more design, you can also go in options. Sorry, you go to style and also add your custom CSS as well. I'm not going to go through that in this case. So that's my form. I'm going to name my form to be Speechulo form, and let's hit save. That's it, the form is saved. Now the beauty of it, we have access to it in here. So let's find the Speechulo form, click on it, and we'll load it in here. Boom. Now we're all set up for this guy. I'm just gonna hit save. Don't worry about this guy, and yes, save. Because we are using Facebook, as a source of advertisement, what we need to do, we also need to add some compliances here. So I'm gonna put this in here, one column, and I wanna add a paragraph in here. I'm gonna go ahead, pause the video, and grab some compliances and paste it in here. All right, I just went ahead and copy and paste some privacy and policy in here. So as you can see, you want to make sure that you put your privacy and policy in there, and you have to link them as well. You might want to double check that if this is the right one as well for Facebook, because they keep changing it. So you want to make sure that you are up to date. And also, if you want some assets and some photos, you can definitely use the assets from the Speechulo offer, so you can have access to their basically their swipe file, as you can see, your images and their ads, so you can actually use these images because they provided them for you. So you can actually use any of these if you want to promote the products, everything that you want, they have it from here. And as you can see, they have the same thing as well. All right, now that's the funnel. The funnel is done. The next step is going to be jumping into Facebook business and creating our Facebook pixels.